What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another weekly episode of the Brandon Merriweather Show. I'm here with the main man, the man of the hour, Brandon Merriweather. Brandon, what's going on, my man? How was your holiday season so far?
It was amazing, man. Amazing. Very, 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 very good. And I ain't getting that, but it was good though. No, I'm just playing. My daughter bought me a cigar humidor. She bought me a cigar humidor with a lighter, with a torch and
Okay,
a cutter. So
that's pretty nice.
yeah, she they did good. You know what I mean? My kids did good for me this year, man.
What kind of cigar guy are you? Rocky Patel, Perdomo?
Ah, no, I don't like Rockies. I'm a Perdomo I like, but I'm more of a fat belly, you know what I mean? A fat bottom belly guy, you know what I mean? I like my cigars a little sweet, but still got a little kick to them, you know?
Yeah, no, I'm with you, man. I like my cigars with a touch of Grand Marnier, just a
Oh
little
yeah,
touch.
yeah. I
Never,
could do that. But
never.
the problem with that is like, so in my humidor, I got cognac in my what's the name instead of water. So I got the cognac aroma running around. So that's why I can't use the Grand Marnier as much.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, but
How was your
Brandon,
how was your hold on, Zay? How was
yeah,
your
yeah, I don't get asked much. It's all good. Nah, it was good. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. No, it was nice. Spend time with friends and family. Cigars basically every night during the holiday season. Um, so I can't complain. And tomorrow's New Year's Eve. I felt like December lasted 5 minutes. So it's the new
I,
year.
I'm with you on that. I feel like that too. I swear I feel like that. So what's good, man?
Good. First off, we have over 70 people 3 minutes in. I wanted you to just kind of say how was your toy drive. I know you were really promoting it, and I know it was probably a really great event. So just
Oh my God, man. I almost forgot about it. That was amazing. Man, it was put together so nice, man. My auntie owns a decorating company, so she do a lot of events where she decorates, and she came out there, man. She was out there from 6 o'clock in the morning putting everything up, man, and it was amazing, man. It was
that's good.
amazing, yo. I was sitting there watching it, I was sitting back and watching all the kids get the gifts, and I was truly, for the first time in my life, like grateful, that I did it. You know what I mean? Like normally I go out and buy a bunch of stuff,
Right.
and the last 3 years, I actually did it at a park where people came out and had fun and stuff. And I actually got to sit back and watch it this year, man. I was so grateful, man. It was tremendous, man.
Hey, I think we need more people like Brandon Merriweather in the community. So,
Hey, you echoing?
oh, my fault.
Yeah. We need to figure out how to get rid of that, man.
It's weird because it comes and goes, but I
I
think it's
know.
gone. All right, we're good. We're good. But Brandon, let's get to it, man. First off, I don't know if you heard Reggie Wayne, Andre Johnson, Devin Hester are in the NFL Hall of Fame finalists.
Yes, I know. Yeah, yeah. Reggie's my guy, but this is like Reggie's third year in it, though. You know what I mean? It's like Reggie's third year. Reggie should have been the first ballot. You know what I mean? Like Dre should be. All three of them honestly should be a first ballot. Like, and Frank the next one. Frank should be a first ballot too. But
It's interesting. Go ahead. Go ahead.
the problem is Frank is gonna take a while because Frank didn't talk much. You know what I mean? So
Makes
this
sense.
is all about the media. If the media love you, then you get in easy. If not, then you have to wait. I'm
You
still
made.
mad. I'm still mad. I ain't got in the UM Hall of Fame. How am I not in UM Hall of Fame?
I was going to ask you that question later on after this one, but we'll get into that. That's a good one. Speaking of guys with the media, I feel like Andre Johnson was a quiet person on and off the field, which is good. He wasn't a media pro, media well liked person in the sense, you're not going to get much out of him. He's going to be straight to the point. And I think he's very underrated And I hope he gets into the Hall of Fame because he was probably one of my favorite Miami Hurricanes. So I'm pulling for Andre Johnson, honestly.
He'll get in. He'll get in. Now, first ballot, like Helster, nah, I don't know. I don't know if he'll be a first ballot, but he will get in.
Absolutely.
Like the fact that he actually made the finalists on his first go round, like that says a lot.
Okay. I don't know how it works with the NFL and the Hall of Fame. I'm sure it could be a little bit political as well.
Yeah. So it's fans votes. Fans get 30%, media get 40%, and coaches and players get 30%.
Do you think Zach Thomas will get in?
No.
No? Wow. Why not?
Because you got to compare him to people like Ray Lewis.
So this is where it comes in because they showed Brian Urlacher's stats and Zach Thomas's stats.
I know, but they also got to understand Brian Urlacher was hurt like 5 seasons that he played. So him and Urlacher got the same stats, but honestly, Brian Urlacher played 60 less games.
Okay, that's fair. Fair comparison.
Right. So they do a lot of comparisons like that. You know what I mean? Like my personally think, my thing is, I think London Fletcher should have been made it. Like I think he should have been a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Interesting. Yeah.
But he's not. And he leading in everything. He got, I think he might be the number 1 tackling guy in the ever, like in history. So it is what it is.
Now, speaking of Hall of Fame, why do you know why you're not in the University of Miami Sports Hall of Fame? I've spoken to KC Jones several times. I've had him on my show. He was the president. I don't know if he still is, but what's going on there? Did you like piss off KC Jones or the new president?
No, I honestly don't know. I don't know, but it's crazy. Nobody from my class in it. Me, Greg, or Beeson. Neither one of us in it.
That's interesting. Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like I was holding records there for a minute, and I still ain't. I still ain't getting that. So I honestly, I don't know. I'm gonna be in there eventually. Yeah. I just hope I get my flowers before I'm gone.
I feel like if you donate like a certain amount of money, they'll put you in. They'll like expedite the process.
Like that's the problem. If I gotta donate money to get in, bro, that's where the problem come in at. You see what I'm saying?
I agree.
But if you gotta donate money, like I made this school enough money off of me. Like why do I have to donate? Why do I have to donate to get into something that I made y'all a bunch of money on?
Fair. I'll say this: if they put in Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson over you, that's when you know.
Yeah. Did he donate money?
Oh yeah, he donated to they named I think it's the trophy room or the weight room. He donated like a lot of money to University of Miami. And they named a part of their facilities after him.
All right, then there you go. Then if he get in, period, we got a problem.
And
because then it becomes about the money, and it's not about the game.
I agree. I 100% agree.
So that's where the problem would come in at.
Guys, hit subscribe, hit the like button if you want to see Brandon Merriweather in the University of Miami Hall of Fame for the next class. I don't want to hear some random guy who played in 1952 that nobody even knows. I want to hear present day Hurricanes like Brandon.
So I'm gonna tell you what I used to do, right? When I played, right? Because I was number 19, right? And nobody, only one other player that was actually good was number 19. And he was back in like 1984, the year I was born or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I used to look in the stands and literally count how many 19 jerseys it was. Like the lowest number I got to was 52.
Really?
That's the bottom number. The lowest number I ever counted in the stands was 52.
At the Orange. That's interesting.
Right, at the OB. So if I got 52 people to buy number 19, like come on, baby. Come on, baby. Like, yo, I'm doing something right.
I mean, probably. No, I don't know if it works out now buying the jerseys, but I feel like now you probably could have made a lot more income. You know?
Oh man, if I would have been coming out today, like yo, I would have been killed. Like it's not, like I would have like Helster, and you know who else would have killed coming out? Tyrone Moss. Hold on.
I don't know, man.
Coming
I
out
don't
of
know.
high school, Tyrone Moss was the number one player in the nation.
I don't like, but as a player, he was. I feel like he kind of.
As a college player, he didn't kill as much, but as a player, as coming out of high school, he was the number one player in the nation.
Oh, interesting.
Him,
I didn't know that about Tyrone.
he was the number one player in the nation, and Ryan Moore was the number one player in the nation.
I remember Ryan Moore. I remember his first game against Louisiana Tech. I think it was. It was an
And
away game.
Yeah, he went off. Yeah, he killed. But that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta. Come on, man. You gotta do better than that.
What was that?
Like if huh?
What was it a comment?
No, I say we got to do better than that, man.
100%.
Like if I don't get in soon, I'm calling down there. Yes, up in the Hall of Fame. Yes, up in the Hall of Fame.
It's everyone just Brandon, Greg Olson, and John Beeson, basically.
Yeah. But honestly, just being fair, all three of us should get in there.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
I mean, all three of us should get in there and at the same time.
100%. I agree. And, you know, someone actually, Adam Rindenberg of ESPN, I believe, stated this. Former University of Miami Hall of Famer Rob Shasinski is being considered to come back to the University of Miami in some capacity. He has experience as an offensive coordinator, associate head coach, and as a head coach in the NFL. University of Miami Hall of Fame member. In my opinion, I mean, he was a very good tight end. What do you think about Rob Shasinski coming back and just being a part of the new football program? Whether it's an OC, a special assistant role, whatever you want to name it.
I think it'll be great. I think it'll be great to get Coach Chud back. Now, I don't know if we get him back as an OC because I personally think with the way college football is now, his system would be a little bit outdated. But I do think with him in the coaching staff is better.
I agree. I think he should be a part of the program because his resume is outstanding. He's literally done like every position job in the NFL all the way to the head coach. He's currently at Boston College. I mean, this is his home.
Right, but what
around the program?
What is he doing at Boston College?
He's a special assistant to the head coach.
Right, and Boston College have been what? Dog doo-doo since I never met him.
They're actually not doing bad with this new guy. I think they're doing better than Miami under Diaz.
What you call not doing bad? See, that's the problem. See, if they go 8-4, like we like, oh my God, Boston College did good. If we go 8-4, we saying, oh my God, we suck.
Well,
so what standard are we putting them on? Are we putting them on Boston College standard? Okay, yeah, they doing fine. Like if we put them on the standard with everybody else, then they terrible too.
It's Boston College though.
Okay, Florida State is Florida State. What have Florida State done to make them get the same? You know, if they don't win 10 games, then they suck. What have they done? They won what, 2 natties in the whole university history?
I think 3. I could be wrong.
I think 2.
All right. I could be no, because Bobby Bowden, I think won 2, and Jimbo won the 3rd.
Bobby won 1. He got that twice and won 1.
All right, let's see. Let's do it to the chat. Who's right?
Yeah,
3.
let's
Johnson says 3. That's the right answer.
No, I don't think so, yeah. Who did he won with? So he won 1 with Charlie Ward. And
Yeah,
who
one with
else?
Charlie Ward.
And who
I
else?
can't. Well, Jimbo Fisher won with Jameis.
Jimbo one with Jameis.
There you go, Charles Johnson. You're the man.
Who they won? Who won in 99? Who they won with in 99?
Winky. It was probably Winky.
Winky ain't win nothing.
I don't know. He was like 40 when he played.
Winky ain't win nothing. Somebody find this.
Yes.
No, man. Winky ain't win nothing. Winky was trash.
But so you don't want, I mean, you want Szczynski back, but you're not really completely sold on it if he's just a part of the team.
I do want him back. And I wouldn't even be mad if he was the OC. I just think we need an understudy up under him that has a little bit of input too.
So you came in 03, correct?
Yeah. Oh, y'all are right. 90, 93, 99, 13. You're right. You're right.
All right, fair.
Yeah, good job.
Do you remember him at all as being a head coach, or maybe just being an offensive coordinator?
We crossed paths. He was there. I think he was there 03, and then he left right after the season.
Okay. I mean, what I know, like in the NFL, people have, hey, this person's good, this person's bad, the rumor mill. What was kind of the, just the background on Rob Szczynski as a coach?
That he was just there. That he was a good OC. Like we didn't like it ain't many people that's OCs that you just think is dog doodle. You know what I mean? Like the only one I could think of is Greg Olsen. Like whenever we played Greg Olsen, you know what I mean? Everybody was like, yo, it's time to get a pick because he gonna run that same 3-level route. He ran 3-level routes and he ran crossing routes the whole game. Like he don't mix it up. Now, since he been with the Raiders, I think he with the Raiders now. He actually been mixing it up a little bit. But I think that's more Derek Carr than that is him.
Interesting. All right. What do you think about, and maybe we touched up on this, maybe we haven't, Kendall Briles? I'll give you a little background on Kendall Briles because everyone's saying this is the favorite to be the next offensive coordinator, Brandon, at the University of Miami. He was at Florida State. He even threw the U down in a picture during his time there, and now he's at Arkansas. Keep in mind they're averaging a total of over 430 yards every game. He likes to run the ball a lot in a spread system, if you're familiar with him.
Yeah, I know who he is. But just to soften the blow a little bit. Yeah, I seen the picture of him throwing the U down. I seen it. But what else would you want in your coach? You know what I mean? Like, what else would you want? Like, if I was coaching at Florida State, you might see me throwing the U down, and I love you. I'd be like, yo, listen, I bleed orange and green. But for that day, man, I could see it. I could see it.
Like, for example, Randy Shannon's at Florida State, right? I don't think he'll do that because he went to the University of Miami.
I think he would. I think he would. Because one thing you would never want to lose is the respect of your players. So if your players sitting there like, coach, throw that shit down. Throw it down. Come on, let's go. You gonna do it. Especially if you just won the game and you in the hype. You'll do it. See, but him, he has no ties to Miami. So him throwing it down is like, yo, all
right. The people want a wings commercial. We'll be right back, guys. Wings. The best chicken wings outside of the Orlando area off of 452 North Park Avenue, owned by Miami Hurricanes football legend himself, Brandon Merriweather. If you love chicken wings, you're going to love Wings, owned by the man himself, NFL veteran, Brandon Merriweather. Got to check it out. Once again, Wings off of 452 North Park Avenue in Apopka, Florida. All right, we are back. So, we got over 170 people joining us on the live show. People love the Wings commercial, Brandon. They say it's the best commercial on YouTube. Brandon, where can the good people find this phenomenal restaurant of yours?
452 North Park Ave, Apopka, Florida, 32712. We open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Get there.
You got
Like,
some lemon pepper wings?
yes, sir. I got every wing you could think of. Whatever you like, I got it. Don't worry. I'm planning on putting Wingstop out of business. Call Ross and tell him.
Okay.
I'm
Damn.
gonna put, I'm gonna put a wing next door to every Wingstop.
That's kind of messed up, man.
I'm gonna put one next door. Hey, did you see that comment?
Which one?
Wesley did the U down too, and now he committed that.
Wesley Bassett. Yep.
So do we treat him with the way we treat the coach?
I don't. Yeah, I agree. I mean, he's all like 17, 18, you know.
Hey. You're a grown man now. I mean, you're a grown man now. You know what I'm saying? Your the stuff you do, listen, I understand. I get it.
So let me just kind of catch everyone up, Brandon as well. Kind of what's the mock coaching staff right now? The interim head coach at Oregon, I believe Brian McClendon. He's going to be our wide receivers coach. We got Coach Mirabal as our offensive line coach. Tight ends coach is going to be potentially Coach Fields, and OC favorites Kendall Briles. Maybe they'll throw in Rob Shasinski. Maybe someone else we're not thinking of. And then defensive line, you got Joe Salavea, who's, I think, from America Samoa. He was Oregon's D-line coach. Travaris Robinson's going to oversee the secondary. And then defensive coordinator, they're hearing Derek Mason from Auburn, Glenn Schumann, or someone else.
Who is Glenn Schumann?
He is the co-defensive coordinator at Georgia. I believe he runs a 4-3 defense.
Listen. It's no way possible they could think Auburn and DC need to be at Miami.
Why don't you like Derek Mason?
Why don't I?
Yeah.
He give up 400 yards a game.
He shut down Alabama 4 quarters.
Oh, so you put one good game together and then now you need to be the decoy. Nah, bro. Nah. Okay. Cool. He shut down them, but he also gave up 500 yards to Arkansas. He gave up 400 yards to LSU. He gave up Texas A&M ran the score up too. Like I get it. And anything would be better than what we had. You know what I mean? So I get it, but nah, bro. If we going somewhere, I like Georgia. D coordinator.
All right. Now, are you against, like, okay, so traditionally Miami's always ran a 4-3, right? During your time, history of Miami. Before Diaz, before D'Onofrio. What?
Say that again?
Traditionally, what has been the defense Miami's always ran?
A 4-3.
4-3. Would you be opposed to running a 3-4?
Nah, I wouldn't. I played in both. I played in a 4-3 and I played in a 3-4. I'm at the Redskins and the Patriots ran a 3-4.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I played in both. Me personally, it's no different from the secondary because the fits are the same. The only difference is in a 4-3, you could be a little more aggressive. But in a 3-4, like you have to be more of pass conscious, you know? Like, but if I had to pick one for college, it would be a 4-3.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
You think so? I think with the personnel we have, it would be easier to transition to a 4-3, honestly, unless you go from the portal and just bring in guys.
What we run now? 3-4?
We ran
we're not like that 4-2-6, right?
4, yeah, right. 4-2-5.
And it's really like a 3-3-5 or something like that. Because you got 53 who really a linebacker playing DN. He just going. McLeod, ain't that his name? McLeod, right?
Yeah.
So you got him. So that I get it, but nah. If like the run for 3-4 good. Like you gotta have the right plays, the right players. Like you got to, and if you don't, it ain't gonna work. Like, and I don't see we don't have big big defense end linebacker type on our team. We don't have that.
Yeah, we
Like
don't.
who do we have? Who do we have that's 6'4", 250, running a 4.6? We ain't got them.
What happened to the John Beesons, the DJ Williams, your Jonathan Bilmas, your Dan Morgans, Colin McCarthy's? What happened to those linebackers, Brandon? Because like the guys we got now are a little chubby or a little skinny.
Andrew Swayze.
He was the one strengthening, assisting the strength and conditioning program from all those guys.
Absolutely, that's what happened. Like Swayze, like we ain't have no fat people on our team. like if you came in fat, that quickly got fixed. Quickly. You know what I mean? And the way they got things going now, like you literally could, man, you could buy your own nutritionist, man. You could do all this. You good now.
I agree. No, I think Coach Feld is going to be, it's going to be very key, in the regards to strength and conditioning. And what's up with Swayze? He's still at FIU?
I have no idea. Man. I lost contact with Swayze about 5 years ago. I have no idea.
Oh man, no Swayze. Some people don't want Swayze. They don't.
Listen. I agree. Swayze. Now, this is what I can say. If Swayze was on the staff as an assistant and he got to control the running, not the lifting, then perfect. But the problem is Swayze ain't gonna be an assistant.
I saw one linebacker. His name, I don't know if I should say his name or not, but I saw him his freshman year to present day where he was a senior. That's the hint I'll give. He was in good shape coming in as a freshman. His senior year, he wasn't in good shape, and he did not have the best career at Miami by any means.
Yeah.
And he wore a traditional linebacker number as well. I think that gives away a good hint.
I don't know who you talking about.
The most what's the linebacker number that everyone wears?
55, 56.
Go down.
52.
Go down. 40s. Think 40s.
49.
44.
I don't know, man. I only know one person that was decent that played in 44. That was Dan Morgan. Dan Morgan wasn't even 44.
Dan Morgan was 44, I believe. It could be, yeah. Dan Morgan.
And Leon when I played, but that's it. Who else was number 44?
Well, top of my head, Brian Bosworth back in Oklahoma. He was on steroids.
I'm talking about that Miami.
Colin McCarthy was 44. And the person I was speaking with as well was 44 in college. Bradley Jennings. I saw him his freshman year on campus.
I have no idea who he is.
I mean, he's not. I don't think he's a part of the program anymore. But
so when he came in, he was legit like that.
He wasn't. I thought he looked great, man. I really did. And then they started, because I feel like when you put on weight, right? It's like, oh, I'm going to gain 20 pounds, but is it 20 pounds of good weight?
Correct.
It's not like people think I'm going to put 20 pounds of muscle. Like that's not normal to just put 20 pounds of muscle. Like it doesn't work like that.
I did.
Well, I mean, you're Brandon Merriweather.
I actually put 37 pounds of muscle.
What, freshman year to senior, or to junior year, or
freshman year to junior year? Yeah.
Damn.
When I came in, I was 155 pounds. When I left, I was 197. So like I said, I get it, but I had 6% body fat. Like I get it.
So when we get back, we're gonna go over: would you like speed versus power? Charlie's gonna love this next commercial. We'll be right back, gentlemen. Brandon Merriweather, Miami Hurricanes legend, two-time NFL Pro Bowler, Super Bowl champion, and member of the only undefeated 2007 Patriots that went 18-0, historic NFL regular season record. Book Brandon Merriweather and other celebrity speakers at worldsportsalumni@gmail.com. That's worldsportsalumni@gmail.com. Or you can reach them at 702-941-4812 at worldsportsalumni.com, the world's largest pro athlete association. All right, we are back. Brandon, how's it going with you and Charlie Williams? Doing all right?
Yeah, that's my guy.
That's your boy. You guys spending New Year's together?
Hell no. Hell no. I don't like Charlie like that. That's my guy, though. That is my guy. I ain't spending New Year's with no guys. It's gonna be me and 10 bitches. I'm just saying, you know.
All right. But I was gonna, Charlie, he's a part of World Sports Alumni. He's helping out Brandon, representing him.
Yeah, that's my guy.
If you want Brandon to be a public speaker, if you want to shake his hand, we got to set you up with an autograph session at Alkane's on a University Drive next to the baseball stadium.
I need to. When I come down there, man, I'm gonna be down there this weekend. When I be down there, man, I be down there for partying and stuff, man.
You're gonna be down. You're gonna be here this weekend.
Yeah, I'm gonna be down there this weekend. You know what I mean?
So, are you going to 11 tomorrow?
No.
Okay, never mind.
You going?
Potentially 50-50 right now. I don't want to go because Uber rates are so freaking high. I think everywhere in general, but it's just going to be insane.
Yeah, I agree. No, I'm not going to 11. I'm going to be down there Saturday morning, and I'm going to leave Monday. So
okay, good for you.
A little bit, Yeah.
Might
go check out Liv, something like that. Go get on a yacht or something, just be chilling.
So, Brandon, talking about strength conditioning, I feel like it's been lacking at Miami, linebacker play. What would you preach moving forward with Coach Feld taking over? Speed or power? Strength?
That's a tricky question.
Okay.
That's a tricky question because it ain't the same for everybody. Some people going to thrive on speed and, explosion. And some people strive better with, strength and power. Me personally, if I was going by me, I would say, speed and explosion because that's my whole game. Everything I ever did was off of speed and being real explosive. You know what I mean? I didn't need to be, a heavy bench guy because, I was still jumping out the gym. You know what I mean? I was still knocking people out. You know what I mean? When I hammer jammed, I was one of the best hammer jumpers it was. My power clean was on point. So I would say, like, if it's a skill guy, I would say speed and explosion. Now, if it's a linebacker, I would say power.
Coach Feld, you better listen.
You know what I mean? That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
I hope you're listening too. Coach Phelps, if you need me, call me. I'm there. I'm there.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that guy can grab me by the throat right now and just lift me up.
He might. He on steroids though. He gotta be. Look at him.
I'm not hating.
I am to make your penis small.
Maybe for some people. Others are more gifted, maybe.
From what I hear, man, all people, I don't give a damn.
D Ray, $50 donation. Thank you so much, D. What's good, Paul and Brandon? Love the show. Great content. Never miss wings. Watching from Breck in Colorado. Happy holidays, Canes fan.
That's what's up, man. You watching from Colorado? I'm with you, dog. I'm with you. I wish I was up there.
So this is going to be my last question before we let the fans talk. And I want to hear your perspective because, like, I can go on a rant about this, by the way. Special teams has been god-awful at the University of Miami. It's nothing near the standard that you were accustomed to playing at the University of Miami. Even with Sonoris Moss, he was returning punts. It wasn't just Devin Hester. I mean, that set up our offenses for last big-time drives. What the hell is going on with special teams? It hasn't been just happening under Diaz. It was a little bit under Mark Richt. We got to get it fixed, Brandon. what are you seeing? Because I think we're getting rid of Coach Packy, but how can we fix this?
We don't have that special player. You know what I mean? We don't got the player like the Tanner, or the, Philip Buchanan's or the Devin Hester's, or you know what I mean? We ain't got that. We got a lot of straight line guys. We ain't got nobody who could get in a phone booth and make you miss. You know what I mean? Like the only person honestly I watch on this team that I'd be like, yo, he need to be a punt returner is the running back number 4.
Knighton.
Yeah.
Knighton.
Like he'll crib a couple.
Really?
But the problem with running back kicks is not the returner.
It's the
scheme. Like you gotta know, like we had on our punt return team, we literally had 8 starters.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people don't do that. Like if you watch our punt return team now, we ain't got too many starters on there. Only starters we got is on the outside. The corners play. The corners is the only ones that stay on. Everybody else get up off of there.
I agree. That's what Urban Meyer did at Florida. He got all the starters on special teams.
Every good team do it. Even Nick Saban do it. Nick Saban got his starting receiver playing gunner.
Yeah.
Getting kicked out of the game for head-to-head contact. Like we ain't got that special player like that, yo.
Let's get Chud, Rob Shasinski to coach special teams.
Hey, nah. Coach Chud ain't nah. I'm with you, but nah, I can't. I won't do it.
Why don't you coach special teams?
I will. I come down. Listen, I told you if the price is right, I come down there and warm water. Like if the price is right, listen, I be there.
Have you ever spoken to Coach Cristobal before?
Yeah, that's my guy, man. I love Cristobal.
Have you spoken to him recently? How's that relationship?
I haven't spoke to Coach Cristobal in probably about 4 months.
Okay. You gotta set that up.
I know, man. I need to call him, man. My life is unpredictable. Matter of fact, when I go down there, I might just stop by there and see if he's there.
Just say what's up. I mean, you're gonna be in the Hall of Fame next year, so might as well,
I might. Hey, speaking into existence there, you know what I mean?
Let's do it, man. I'm all for it. I mean,
man. I get it, dog. And let me ask you a question, right? What former Miami player would you buy NFT card of?
NFT, right? So I don't really know. Like, I get what an NFT comes from. I just don't really know what's the background of it.
It's like a digital card, basically. It's just like a digital playing card.
Basically, I would probably do it from the most famous Miami Hurricane. Top of my head thinking, most publicity media is Michael Irvin, Jimmy Johnson, Ed Reed, or Ray Lewis. Top of my head, or Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's famous because of movies, and he's probably more famous than any football player that played with him. So the movies.
So none of the older guys like me, Beeson, Greg Olsen, Devin Hester. Like, granted, I won't buy my own. But I'm just wondering, as a fan, like, keep me out of it. Let's just keep me out of it. Like, as a fan, like, who would you?
Probably have to be The Rock. Like, every Netflix movie, he's in it. Like, somehow he would sneak in there. It's crazy. He's in every I think he's been in 9 Fast and Furious movies.
No, he ain't been in 9. He been in like 3, 4.
That's still impressive.
That's very impressive. So, and he produced a lot of his own movies. That's the crazy part. He produced a lot of his movies.
I got to give it to The Rock, and he was awful at football. I got to give it to him.
Right, but he gonna be in the Hall of Fame. If he be in the Hall of Fame before me, I'm coming down there. I'm letting you know I'm coming down there.
They might not let you in, Brandon. I'm not gonna lie.
Hold on. Hey, I still got the code to get in, y'all. I still got the code. The code.
You outside the Hall of Fame. You can't even get in.
I know, right? I know.
But, All right, man. We're 40 minutes in. Let's throw it over to some questions. Ooh, this is a good one.
Which
The
one?
Unbelievable wants to ask Brandon, why was Kyle Wright such a bust? Damn, that's a hot one. That's a
And
hot take.
you want me to answer, so I get to answer this truthfully, right?
Okay. Yeah, he's your teammate. Do your thing.
Pussy.
Like, okay, like as the person himself or like
No,
with
as the
women?
split between some legs. Yeah,
All right, all right.
that's why he got sidetracked and started focusing and started caring about that more than he cared about football.
All right. I mean, I thought it was 4 different OCs, but I believe you.
Actually, it wasn't 4 different. No, it was only 2.
Who? All right. Let's think about it. The Bo Nix's father, Patrick Nix.
Okay.
I don't even know the other 3. He came in 03.
Cal
I can't.
came. Yeah, Cal came 03.
I can't think of the other 3. Honestly, it was some random names. Maybe you
No,
know his OCs. Put him in the chat because I know it was more than 2. I mean, just
right, but even with the different OCs, you still like you throwing interceptions. Like the problem was like he would like you can blame it on the OC too.
all right. All right.
You
Well,
could you get it
it's a hybrid. It's OC and women. OC and women. That's the issue.
correct.
Anthony Manzano wants to ask, Paul, would you be okay with our new defensive coordinator running a 3-3-5 stack as our base defense? No. I actually want to run a 4-3 defense because I think if we have the appropriate personnel, we can bring it from the portal to have good linebackers in play, and I think that's when Miami's really good, is running a 4-3. We just got to hit from the portal.
I personally think our linebackers is better than you think.
I don't think so. They're pretty bad.
I agree. I agree, but they also been pretty bad with a coach who haven't taught them anything. Like they don't even know how to run pass reads. Like, come on, man. You like what you expect?
Like we're just slow is my issue. Our linebackers are slow. That's my main issue.
I think our linebackers are heavy. I think
right.
if our linebackers actually got in shape and ran and did that, I think they'll look a lot faster than they. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. Like Clemson linebackers look fast, right?
Right. Yeah.
But all of them run like a 4.8, 4.7, 4.8.
Right.
Like it ain't about your speed. It's about knowing where to go and when to go and how it's gonna get there. When you know that, everybody fast.
Right.
So,
all right. Let me check the comments. Sean Helton, Brandon, who was your favorite player you played against, either college or the NFL?
Who's my favorite player to play against?
Yeah.
Honestly, Reggie Wayne.
Reggie Wayne, why?
Because Reggie Wayne is like a slick talker, you know what I mean? And he real crafty. So like when you covering him, like he do stuff like you don't supposed to do. Like he'll be like, all right, man, the play over and still run a route. You know what I mean? He'll like talk to you the game. He'll be like, yo, man, like B, man, get ready. We finna run the ball, man. Get ready to hit this. I'm gonna crack you now. You know what I mean? Like Reggie was just fun to play against.
We got 4-star linebackers. They weren't coached up. That's on the coaches, not players.
I agree with you.
Oh.
I agree with you.
So before we wrap it up, Frank Ponce, a lot of people have been saying his name because of his relationship with Mario Cristobal. I don't think he's going to be considered as an offensive coordinator. I could be wrong. Do you remember playing App State at all this past season? That's where he's the OC at currently.
App State?
Yeah.
Did App State almost beat us?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you can't just throw them down now.
So I'll say my OC who I think is going to get the job, the DC, and I want to hear yours, Brandon.
All right? Hold on, before you say that, what happened to Buddy from North Carolina?
The offensive coordinator?
Yeah, from North Carolina.
Bill Longo?
No, man. The Panthers, the one the Panthers fired.
Oh, Joe Brady.
Yeah, Joe Brady. Whatever happened to him?
They made an offer and he declined. He wants to stay in the NFL.
Stop playing.
Promise you. Promise you.
Yeah, I can understand.
That was the number one choice. Now, I've heard Ken Dorsey. I've heard what's the Kendall Briles. People they're saying a bunch of names. So I don't know. To be honest, it's pretty. I don't think anyone really knows what's going on. But Joe Brady, they wanted number one, and he said no. So now they're looking for the rest.
I'm with you. All right, now, who you think is the OC?
I'm gonna say Kendall Briles. He's been the favorite. I think that's the guy they're gonna go with. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. There's just random guess or Ken Dorsey. I think Ken Dorsey's gonna be a surprise one.
I like both of them. I wouldn't be surprised with either one of them. But the thing I like about Dorsey is that I know for a fact our quarterbacks will be on point. So regardless of who else comes, like if Dorsey is there, I know one thing: our quarterbacks are gonna be good.
And we got a very good quarterback. So it could work out.
I just don't know how he would be under center.
Ooh, good point.
Like
Go ahead.
Right. So if we get a quarterback, if we get a coordinator who like to be under center, like what do you do now?
That's a good point. That's a tough transition, maybe. For Tyler Van Dyke in his final year, maybe with the University of Miami.
So what do you like? Know what I'm saying? Like, do you just go ahead and play their strength, and then if some like I'm gonna give you an example, right? So my freshman year, we had Brock Berlin, right? And Brock Berlin could not play under center. Like he could not throw the ball from under center. Like he couldn't get back and turn up and set up and see everything the way he do out of shotgun. When we played Florida, we was down 33 to like 10 or something like that.
21
at halftime.
Maybe?
Yeah, something like that. But in the score, we end up winning. But when we put Brock in the shotgun, Brock looked like he was a first round quarterback because he was comfortable in the shotgun because he get to see all the movement. But when you put people in the what's the name up on the center and they got to turn their back and turn back around and do all that, bro, it's hard. That's hard for quarterbacks, especially quarterbacks that's been in the shotgun all their life.
And I feel like going under center with a bad O-line, you're going to have to go max protection a lot.
I'm fine with that.
I think under Enos, that's what kind of got Enos. He didn't want to adapt to his personnel. And then when he switched it up against Louisville, it looked a lot better. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
True statement, too.
Defensive coordinator, I'm going to say Glenn Schumann will be the next defensive coordinator at Miami. This is my opinion, my guess.
And you know how I feel about that.
So you want Glenn Schumann as well?
You know how I feel about that. So we even. Let's one thing though. So the little 2023 what recruits we got coming? Have we got anybody that committed to us that's gonna be signing in February?
Committed right now? Not to my knowledge. I think everyone's signed. That's committed to us right now. February, we're still fighting because I think we're trying to pull some guys from the Pacific Northwest under Mario's class that never signed.
So we ain't got nobody in Florida that we still trying to grab?
We are looking at Mason Thomas, linebacker Cardinal Gibbons, who he was not a take under Manny Diaz. He's a take under Mario Cristobal. And we are looking at Ahmad Modin as well, Cardinal Gibbons, high school. He's a defensive end, I believe.
That sound good, man. That sound good. But what about we ain't got no running back, receivers, or none that we.
Kevin Coleman, out of St. Louis, Missouri. He has three crystal balls headed to Miami's direction. He signed his letter of intent in January, but no, sorry, in December, and is making his announcement as to where he signed his letter of intent from on the Under Armour on the military All-American Bowl game.
Okay.
That would be our
Yep.
receiver. We have Isaiah Horton as well, out of Tennessee, I believe. Oh, Shamar Stewart, Monsignor Pace, Opelika, Florida, as well.
He already signed?
No, he's going to make his decision coming up now.
No, I'm talking about Shamar. Shamar already signed?
He is not. He's going to make his decision.
Dang, so all these receivers got to make their decision. So we ain't got so we only got the people who signed from day one, right?
Correct. To my knowledge, yeah. That I can think of right now.
And what about the little dude from Miami Heritage, the one coming out in 2023 who keep throwing up the U and all that? What about him?
Brandon was that Brandon Innes, probably you're referring to, wide receiver?
Yes.
He's gonna come visit, I think January 22nd. They're doing like an elite prospect day. He'll be on campus.
Do you like him?
Do I like him? Yeah, I mean, he's got an interesting frame for a wide receiver. He's 6'1". They put 189. He looks 200. I've seen him in person. He doesn't look 189.
Yeah,
he's got a frame. He's got a he's not. He's just, his frame is weird. Like he's literally 6 feet to 6'1". Like I'm 6'1". Like I thought I was taller.
But what's wrong with that? Like I can name a bunch of receivers that's thick. Like Hines Ward was thick. Hines Ward was
framed like a running back the way I see him.
That's what you want though.
I don't know how Hines Ward looked as a receiver when he was 17. You know what I mean? Like I'm seeing him in person. Like he's built like a running back.
Yeah, I can understand that. You know, I can understand that. And you know what? I got a question for you, right?
Hit me.
So somebody asked me this. They said, Brandon, all the hard hits you had, how come I'm never in any of the videos when they make the hardest hits for college?
Well, they're gonna go with the most recent ones.
No, they don't. They be going hits before I was even playing. Before I was even like, I'm trying to figure out how is mine never in there.
Not in the Hall of Fame. You're not on the clip. You just got to be more vocal, man. The squeaky wheel gets the oil, Brandon.
No, I see now. I do. I'm gonna start raising my voice about everything. Hey,
just do it, man.
Hey, y'all forgetting about me, sir. I'm finna go down to Miami. I'm telling you, I'm going down there to act up. I better be in the next year.
Listen, knock on Mario's door, knock on Rob Shazinski's door, tell him to hook you up with a spot.
I am. I'm gonna say, hey,
Charlie would like it.
I'm gonna call him, man. I'm gonna say, hey, bro, listen, man, I need a coaching job, man. Y'all holler at me. I'll get it. I need a coaching job ASAP.
Hey, we had over 250 people joining us tonight. Greatly appreciate it. We hit 7K last time. If we can hit 8K this time, let's just keep getting bigger and better and break more views for the Brandon Merriweather Show. So appreciate it.
I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you.
All righty. Happy New Year's. Take care.